Welcome back to the talk show. For those of you that just tuned in, I'm your host, Suri Smith. Do write to us at the talk show at ann7.com and tell us about any cool cars that you've got stored up in the garage. Up next, BMW South Africa has recently launched a lot of new sassy facelifts, and we have loved showcasing the likes of the new 2 Series, 4 Series and 7 Series on the show. Up next, we are showing you another sassy facelift, and if you haven't guessed it by now, it's the new 5 Series. Take a look at this stunner. With me is Fabio, and he's a product specialist over here at BMW. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Siri.
Tell us a little bit more about this beauty.
Okay, so over here we have the brand new 5 Series, known as the G30. In particular, this is the 540i. Over here we have the new adaptive LEDs, which is also changed on the styling of the corona rings. We also have the active kidney grills, which will also change according to temperature. Also like that, you get a better consumption. You have LED fog light, which is just a standard, which is really nice. You have a camera just over there, which will also provide for the surround view.
So it's got surround vision, it's like, almost
Yes.
like an eagle's view.
That's correct.
That's wonderful. But I'm interested in the engine.
Let's take a look.
See. So run us through the performance levels.
Okay, so over here we have a straight 6 3-litre petrol. It is a twin power turbo motor. It's running 250 kilowatts with 450 newton meters of torque. At 0 to 100 at 5.1 seconds.
Wow. And fuel consumption on this vehicle?
Fuel consumption you could get about 6.5 according to your right foot.
Okay, so in other words, you're going to be wanting to be in eco mode for that one.
You would want to be in eco mode, also just drive politely, also not so heavy on the right foot, of course.
Not trying to reach the 0 to 100 mark from every stop street,
Of
guys.
course.
Okay, let's take a look on the inside.
Let's go.
So I believe that there's a lot of standard features within this vehicle.
Yes, so there is actually a lot of standard features, which makes it really great. So you have navigation as a standard, you have your sunroof, your sport auto transmission as a standard, you have your drive experience buttons, you have wireless charging.
And SOS.
And as well as SOS.
So run us through the SOS. Is that, if, let's say you're in an emergency situation like an accident, what happens then?
So with SOS, it's a great feature to have. If you're in need of an ambulance or police or even both, you would press that button. If you're involved in an accident, automatically that vehicle is able to place the call to BMW, who is able to assist with an ambulance and police to your location.
Wow, that is quite cool.
So that is a really, really great feature, especially for safety.
And let's say you've got a flat tire, would you also then press the SOS button?
Not for a flat tire, that's your do mobile care. Mobile care is found under the Connected Drive services. Connected Drive is also a standard feature now.
Yeah, run us through that.
So let me show you under your Connected Drive. So see under the BMW assistance, you have your
Roadside assistance.
So if you were to experience a flat wheel and you need assistance changing the wheel because it's severely damaged, roadside assistance will then come out of their vehicle and then assist you changing that wheel.
Wow, that's awesome. Let's say you're a business, you're a business owner and you bought this car, is there anything that you could do through this technology, like let's say check your emails or something like that?
So that's also another great feature, is that you can actually set up your email account within the vehicle. So if you are a busy person, you can set up your emails. As well as if you have your remote services, you're able to connect your phone to the vehicle and send your agendas to the calendar. So like that, if you have any appointments, you can then, the vehicle will then tell you when it is due.
So it will become your own PA.
Precisely.
That's quite cool. Anything else that you can mention? I've noticed that it's a little touchscreen here in the front when you have to do your climate control.
So you'll
That's quite
see
nice.
on the dual climate zone now, on the aircon, you'll see that it's just now touchscreen. So when putting up your aircon or putting it down, you'll see now it is touchscreen.
It looks very beautiful. Okay, any other services that we can go through here? It's got your media and radio, my vehicle, so you can obviously check your vehicle status as well, I see.
Yes, that's correct.
And just keep in touch. Let's say, does this vehicle have run flats?
This vehicle does have runs flat standard.
So would it actually throw out an alert for you, let's say you...
Yes, so what happens is the vehicle will find an uneven rotating tire. So what happens then is it actually tells you and notifies you that there is a tire flat. So you'd obviously stop at your nearest garage and just fill it up, or just make sure that the vehicle is safe to continue driving with. With run flats, you do have 80 kilometers per hour by 80 kilometers in range grace, but anything more than that,
you're going to be damaging.
Yeah, you'll be damaging.
Okay, and does this vehicle park itself?
This vehicle, it does have Park Assist. Park Assist is an optional extra on the 5 Series. You do get different types of Park Assist. You get Park Assist and Park Assist Plus. Park Assist Plus is the vehicle is able to parallel park and LED dock without you even touching accelerator, brake or steering. All you have to do is just keep in the PDC button while it's doing
That's
this.
really cool. And does it have drive assist?
Drive Assist, it does have. Drive Assist is an optional extra as well for the vehicle. You also do get Drive Assist and Drive Assist Plus. The difference again then is Drive Assist Plus will have all the full functionality with keeping you in the lane, lane departure warning, lane assist, as well as the semi-autonomous driving that we mentioned in the 7 Series.
That's wonderful. And then the sunroof, is that also an extra?
That is also a standard feature within the BMW 5 Series, which is also great.
That is great. That's something I always look out for. Heated seats in this one?
Heated seats, not spec to this one. If you want, you can spec heated seats.
I remember in the 7 Series you could change the lighting.
Yes, this one does have ambient lighting as
Does
well.
it?
So under your vehicle, you're able to also change the lighting to your mood. So you could have blue, orange, green.
Is that an extra feature?
That is also standard.
Standard?
Yeah.
Wonderful. And I see it's also got a lot of storage compartments. The middle console has 2. Oh, it's like opening up. So that doesn't have your smartphone, but you can put your
wireless
smartphone
charging will be just in the front
in the
now.
front. Okay. And different blend of materials, which looks beautiful. What type of material did they use here on the inside for the seats?
So you got your leather trim, as well as that aluminium brush finish, which is also really nice.
And it's got, what sound system does this one have?
This
Also
one is Harman Kardon, yes.
And that's standard?
That's not a standard feature, no.
Okay, so that's also an extra. But I mean, come on guys, you're going to need that sound if you're going to be driving long distance.
Well,
let's hop on in the back and let's see what the back's like.
Okay, not a problem.
So the back is pretty spacious. I'm thinking if you were a business owner and you had to buy this vehicle, you could easily sit here at the back and do your business.
Of course. What I love about it is I'm seated so comfortably with that. If I were to have a cold drink or something, I do have cup holders at the back. I do have the 4-zone climate control, so I'm able to also adjust my aircon from being seated at the back.
Is that also a dual?
That is also a dual climate zone, so it's quite nice. It's seated to your side. You can adjust the aircon and I can adjust it to my side.
So if you want heat, because I see there's some air intakes here. Do you call it air intakes?
I would just call it aircon vents.
There we go, aircon vents. And apart from that, if you don't want that and you've got a family and you're driving this vehicle, you could always put this up and you could fit 3 people, but of course this middle console would make a little bit difficult, but it's got Isofix chairs, which
standard as well throughout the range of BMW, which is also great.
So if you had to put the seats down, how much space would you then have?
Well, just to put in perspective, the boot alone is about 550 litres of boot space. So imagine the seats folded down, how much more space you'd have.
You've got a lot of space.
Precisely.
Yeah, and then the back, do you also open your foot? Can you use your foot to open the boot?
Yes. So if you have an automatic tailgate as well as comfort access spec to the vehicle, you're then able to do the comfort access where the boot actually opens up with your foot, or you could close it with your foot.
That's an extra.
That is an extra, yes.
Okay, let's check out the boot space.
Okay, let's go have a look.
So show me how you open this baby.
Okay, so as I said, you just pop your foot in and out. So you could imagine me with groceries in my hand, how much more convenient this would be. So just putting it in, and there you go.
But you're gonna obviously have to have the key in your pocket.
I have to have the key.
Not just it, like let's say even you've got the key in your pocket and I'm like a thief running up to you now, do this, will the boot just go open?
I have to be really close to the back in order for that to work. If I were to be standing a few meters back, it would not work at all.
Okay. I know some of the keys have like a little emergency button, like a panic button. Do you guys also have that on your key?
No.
No. I was wondering about that. Okay, so I won't be able to close it now with my foot.
Well, if I stand close enough and you just put your foot in and out.
Like
so
this?
It's just an in and out motion. There we go.
Oh, what? There you have it. Well, I think the question on everyone's minds right now is how much would they be paying for one of these?
So this is at 1,189,000.
And service and warranty?
So the service does come with a 5 years or 100,000 rotor plan.
And they can come over here and have
They can come to Sandton Auto to do their service. We do open the whole day as well as the night shift from 5 to 7 if you guys...
And you guys give free massages, shoe shine and great coffee
so
while
take
you're away.
advantage.
Thank you so much, Fabio.
Thank you so much, Siri.
Guys, do come and check this beauty out.
Thank you.
It's now time to take a look at what has been happening in the world of motoring. Pickup meets lifestyle in the new Mercedes-Benz X-Class. Yes, the moment we have all been waiting for has arrived. The much anticipated Mercedes-Benz X-Class has just been launched and it seems to be uniquely versatile in terms of its area of application. It can be used as a rugged all-terrain pickup, but also as a vehicle for urban lifestyles and families. The X-Class pushes the boundaries of the classic pickup. It complements the prized strengths of a mid-size pickup with the typical Mercedes-Benz characteristics of driving dynamics, comfort, design, safety, connectivity, and an extensive scope for individualism. With this, Mercedes-Benz meets the changing customer requirements and opens up the segment to new customer groups. What a stunning vehicle indeed. Unfortunately, we have come to the end of our journey together, but do tune in again next week when we start up our engines once again. Until then, buckle up and drive safe.